Hello everyone and welcome to the RNG University. So today we're going to open my fourth box of Dominaria United. No Lost Legends yet, right? That's really odd because there's guaranteed one every 3 box. I think that's what they said. Well, not guaranteed, but they said 2 per case. That's the stats. But hey, we open half a case, we can get any. So stats work against us most of the time. Let us see what we're going to get here. I'm just utterly destroying the box anyways. The packaging doesn't matter. It's not like Wizards take really fine care of these packagings anyways. Here, we got our dumb box topper. That makes no sense. They really figured out how to do the box topper in, what is it called? The Infinity, right? So the Infinity, they know we need shock lens. They give us shock lens. In the collector, there are borderless, foil, and in the regular, I believe they're just borderless, and it could be foil. I don't know, but the point is, they're lens that we want. This regular, not even rare, could be uncommon. It's just trash, honestly. Like the chances of this being something really good is astronomically small. But we do get 12 of these boxes, 12 of these packs, and let's see what we get. All right, so we're gonna open these packs fairly quickly because all of the cards prices have really tanked recently. So we got Tribute to Yargmoth, Orborg. Doesn't matter. We got a Mountain. That's pretty cool. We got Raph, Her Migration, Defiler of Dreams. We got the Balmog. Doesn't matter. Arts. We got Ramirez. That's 1000th Ramirez. I don't even know. Put it over there because they're commander cards. Hazon. We got Carprusen Forest. And we got Shivan Reef. All right, so we got a little token right here. Little bird. Bird is the word. All right, so these are where the Lost Legends would be if you have any, but obviously I don't. So those are just trash. Honestly, I don't know. Wizards been overprinting a lot lately, so I don't know if these cards are worth anything. But I definitely can guarantee you that the $1,000 30th anniversary is what everyone's hating on. All right, so Solkanar, foil, very cool mirror card. The mirror effect actually is fantastic on the set. It's really unfortunate because Wizard really trying to upsell the Lost Legend and down talk the beautiful stained glass cards. These cards are actually awesome, and over time, I think these are what's going to appreciate. I don't know how many stained glass they're going to be doing, but this stained glass is beautiful and definitely, in my opinion, has collector value. It is a mythic too, so I'm going to put it over there. Mythic go over there. Something like that. All right, and then we got Archangel Wrath. You've seen it in my gameplay. This is very good in standard. Outside of that, I'm not sure. Quirion Beastcaller. Your good old Gruul, Tempo, top tier deck, whatever. Bortark Bone Rattle. Jasmina, whatever, another one of those. Aisha, I think this is my first unetched Aisha, but who cares? And then we got Shivan Reef. That's another one, I guess. Guardian of New Benalia. This is actually a very good card in the current mono white meta. Hold on to these. Look for them to kind of pop in the near future. I would say people are going to be picking up these cards if they're playing standard. I don't even know who's playing standard outside of Arena, but this is definitely a good standard card. All right, Soldier. Zombie. That's pack number 2. Moving on to pack number 3, we got a Banalish Faith Bonda. No Lost Legends here. We do get a Micromancer. I think Micromancers are really good, so definitely keep an eye on those. Swampu. Balmorg. Again, another Balmorg, actually. Lore Master, Academy Lore Master, Mana Canyon. I don't actually know what this does. Whenever you cast a multicolor spell, Mana Canyon deals X, where X is the number of colors. Ugh. Why is this in this set? I don't know. This is a new Capana card, honestly. This looks just like a new Capana card, but it is in the set. It's a Commander card. I don't know, not a Mythic, so over there. All right, so we got Rona. Here, General something, Etch something over there. Over there, and Ratug something, Ratug of Orborg. I don't know why I put it over there. It's rare. And then we got Sphinx of the Clear Side. Second mythic of the day. This card, I really don't know. I feel like this is an amazing card, extremely strong. No play in the meta. No play at all in any of the control decks. Everyone who I've watched on YouTube tried it out and basically did not hit. So I don't know. It seems like an awesome card, right? It's got fact or fiction on a stick. So hey, who knows? And bird is the word. Also bird is the word. Fun. Next pack. What are we gonna get? We're going to get a Kavu. I don't even know what a Kavu is. But no Lost Legend. We did get a Relic of the Legends. No Lost Legend, but this is a good consolation price. This is going to pop in Commander. Just watch. This card is going to go up in price in Commander after some time. Unless it gets reprinted to hell, right? If it gets reprinted to hell, obviously it's not going to be worth anything. It's the Relic of the Lost Legend that shows up on the symbol, so we know it's strong. And we got a Force. The Org Spawn of Torg. I just like saying that every time. This is uncommon. I don't even know what my setting is. But anyways, Sarah Paragon, another mythic. Fantastic mythic in current mono white. Again, this is another card that will pop if it hasn't popped already. I haven't checked the market yet, but this is definitely a card that mono white players are going to come after. And most people are going to be playing mono white because they don't want to use their brain. So, hey, this is a very good card for FNM if you're joining those. Roberian Mercenary, one of your copy all ability card. Nael, Avizoa. I don't know. They just put in all the consonants and vowels next to each other to mix people up. Also, I failed English, so it's going to go over there. Uncommon. General over there. Sten, the guy that I can't read apparently because it doesn't say creature, right? It says all but creature. This is anything but creature or land. So it can't choose creatures. Can't put it in an aggro deck. Maybe an artifact deck. That's all there. Oh, he's got Danitha, Benalia's Hope. Nah, it's not a good card. I don't think it's a good card. It's 5 casts for a commander that costs 5. It only has 1 hit ability. It's just, I don't see it. Voldarian Hexcatcher. I just opened it. It's etched or it's chipped on top. I don't know if you can see it on the video, but it's very clear in my eyes. There's a chip. I just opened it. How do you just open a pack and it's no longer near mint? That's Wizard's print job these days. Soldier, Dragon. All right, enough complaining from me. Next, I'm gonna get a Tango, Islet, no Lost Legend, but a Mountain. We got the Vohar, Voldarian fake card because it's, or a fake trick because it's Phyrexian Merfolk Wizard. I remember everyone was so excited about that typing. And then when this card came out, no one was, talking crap about it. I would. If I was on the social media, I would be like, did they just pull a bait and switch on us? Because this card is terrible. And we got Squee, Dubious Monarch. They kill Squee. Squee's no longer immortal. And then we got the Philo Vigor. A lot of people are liking this card. It's probably a good card. I just don't play green that much, so I don't know how strong it is. But I do see its ability, right? +1 on each creature definitely is something. But again, I don't play green. In my opinion, it's not strong because I play control. And anything that does not counteract against control, anything that just is sort of susceptible to a simple board advantage card is weak to me. My opinion. Fake Wizard again. Tobias, go away. Never nude. Rakhad, Kier's Keep, Lord, don't care. 1,000 of those already. And then we got King Darien. King Darien, the guy that gives creature tokens. They gotta highlight this card or underscore this card so people don't misread that. Only tokens. Indestructible and hexproof. Very good if you're playing a token deck. Not very good in really anything else. Roundhouse Firebrand, another card that initially I thought would be very good for mono red. Then as I saw mono red play, I thought this card was trash because, well, not this card is trash. I thought mono red was trash because they were just getting wrecked left and right. But now that Meat Hook is banned, this card all of a sudden becomes good again in the mono white aggro deck because it's not very easy to kill since it's a 3/1, right? Not very easy to kill as a blocker because it turns off blockers when it attacks. So overall, I would say it's decent. If you're playing mono red, but let's not do that, right? We got Kobold of the Care Keep and a Sapling. Almost halfway through here. We got 3 mythics, I think. No Etch mythics. So yeah, 3 mythics. We got a Sand Warrior here. We got a Charismatic Vanguard. The Impulse. I remember blue decks were playing Impulse, and it's just not good. And then Destroy Evil. Every white deck's now playing Destroy Evil. Kills Shieldred, kills Fable. That's all you need to know about why this card is so good. All right, and then all of that goes here. Yes, it goes here. An island. We got Namada. Namada is actually an extremely good card. It's just underplayed right now because it's not in the meta to play Golgari. Jund has a lot stronger card in other Jund combos with Underdog, with Liliana. This really doesn't pop off too well in Jund right now, but I do see it in the future. People might, experiment with this some more. It's got a lot of abilities. In Jund, if you have a lot of abilities, a lot of choices, makes the card extremely better. I don't know how to say it. It's a lot better. All right, and then we got Sulfurious Spring, another land card. That's okay. But Plaza of Heroes, I actually love this card. I do want a bunch of Plaza of Heroes just to, not to speculate, but just to hold. If I'm making a commander deck, that's one of the #1 lands I'll go to. One of the #1? Oh, I'm going to play Command Tower, and the next land I'll think of right away is Plaza of Heroes, right? So every commander, or almost every commander, is going to be a legendary creature, right? So by itself, it's already pay for itself because it can do that. It can protect it if you have a lot of mana. And if you have a very legend-heavy deck, this is even better. So, it's got that. It's another command tower. Garna Blood. I can't see the glare. Blood Fist of Killed. Don't care. Tobias. Also don't care. Tetsuo Imperial Champion. This is an amazing Grixis commander. I don't know what's with Wizard, but they like to build a lot of commanders that are either Grixis or Izzet. I have a feeling that some of the strongest commanders that I've seen lately are all Izzet or Grixis. Mainly because Izzet and Grixis really synergizes well with treasures or with artifacts, like this one synergizes with equipment. And equipment, treasures, artifacts, that's what Wizard has been kind of really doing for the last 4 years now, and it's just like diving deep into that kind of playstyle. But that is a mythic. So, and then we got Jodai the Unifier. This is a mythic heavy pack. Jodai Unifier, very strong card. I think it's a pretty good commander. I was actually having a sort of an argument with someone about whether or not Jodai is a good commander. I don't know if I come around to it because it's Cascade and all that. It's Legend Cascade, quote unquote, and it's all good. But I just don't like a board heavy commander in commander formats because you have 3 opponents, and if you're a board heavy deck, all 3 opponents are going to know that you're a threat and come after you. That's what I feel. You want to be on the back end rather than the front end in terms of threats. You want to be receiving the threats rather than sending out the threats in multiplayer games, because the person who sends out the threats have more opponent than the person who are receiving threats. That's my opinion, but could be wrong. That's what I think. And then we got a Llanowar Loam Speaker. Just a 2-cast Llanowar Elf, really. It's gonna go over here. And then we got a Soldier that is a Sand Warrior. All right, half a box, 6 packs in, and we got 6 mythics, 5 mythics. We got a lot of mythics. Not a lot of Lost Legends. I should be getting 5 in this pack, right? That's the expected value that I should be getting. We got a Swampu. We got a Rulik, Mons, Warren Chief. We got a fake Tarmogoyf. I don't even know if this is that bad of a fake Tarmogoyf because, if you don't look at the kicker, right? It is power is equal to the number of creature cards in your graveyard, and its toughness equal to that number +1, which means that if you have a decently graveyard heavy deck, let's say that you have 3 or 4 creatures in your graveyard, this will be a 2-cast 3/4 or 4/5, right? 2-cast 3/4 4/5 isn't that bad. It's not Tarmogoyf level, but let's say an Explorer, right? You don't have Tarmogoyf, so this is not insanely bad. Insanely bad. It's not bad. Radhar, Firebrand again. Another Radhar. Torwaki. Ooh, an Edge Tetsuo. I already have one, but I'm not gonna turn down another. Zelia, the Golden Sting. Don't sting me. Don't sting me, bro. We got Yavimaya Coast, another land, and we got a bird that is a merfolk. So are merfolks like Atlanteans? I don't know. I don't know the magic lore that well in terms of merfolks. All I know is that I do have, well, while I'm going over this, right? There's no Lost Legends here. I do have sort of a conspiracy theory going with what's going on in Wizard. I feel like Wizard's turning into not Yawgmoth, Dominaria? No, the Orborg, right? So I feel like Wizard's getting corrupted slowly, and all these cards are, all the cards they're printing are more and more towards the greedy side rather than the fun, playful side. And that's what I think. Lagmoth, Hand of Hatred. Very hard to kind of explain what I mean, but maybe another video. Right now, I'm just opening these packs. I'm having sort of a good time. These cards are fun. I know they're not worth anything. Guardian might be. Gerrard's Hourglass Pendant. Oh, this is the card I would speculate. I would go out and buy like hundreds of these. If they're like less than $1, I would definitely buy 100 of these. This is an amazing card. This is, if I'm thinking about artifacts to put in my deck, this is probably, outside of Mana Rocks, the #1 artifact I'll put in any deck. Because it's not that... it doesn't require that much space, right? So 1 mana, so you can drop it very quickly. You stop any of those pesky infinite turn decks, and if you don't want to do that, it's also a board protection for a turn. So overall, it's got several different dimensions to it, and it's a 1-drop. So strong. I would buy a bunch of those. But Gerrard, don't care. And then Ramirez, also don't care. Hazon, I think I already pulled a Hazon, so it's going to go over there. Yavi Maya's Coast, I just pulled that, so it's going to go here. And then Squee, the dubious, no longer immortal, no one cares. And then Soldier, Dragon. The problem with Squee that I feel like is Squee has traditionally always been good in a control deck because you discard it, it comes back. It is, it synergizes well with the Urza type, the control type decks. But now it's an aggro card, so I don't know. Maybe Wizards forgetting something about Squee. Mountain, Garna, and Rataburik of Orborg. Oh no, it goes here. And I mix up the stained glass cards. The monocolor stained glass cards really don't look like stained glass. We got another Orborg Legorf. We got Raf, Weatherlight something. I think it's his store. We got another Jasmina. We have, hold on, Ravenman, don't care, a bunch of those. And Phyrexian Text, what is it? Shieldred, the Apocalypse. Yes, that's the name. All right, this is my first Shieldred, believe it or not. 4 packs in, first Shieldred. But hey, it's, or 4 box in, first Shieldred. But this is a consolation prize. It's not foil, but it is a Shieldred. Shieldred's Phyrexian Text, always nice. That is a mythic. And we got Robaria Mercenary again. And another Soldier. That is a beast. Soldier. Shore Up. I hate this card. Why do they make cards like these? This is just for aggro decks. Look at it. It's 1 blue, +1/+1, hexproof, untap it, aggro deck. All written all over it. Aggro blue is kind of the worst kind of deck to play against because they have, if they get lucky, they get counterspells. But if you play, you don't get lucky. All you get is lands and you lose every game. My experience. Joria, Ageless Innovator. Another one of those insane commander. Like, this is so good. You can, if you have haste, you can untap. She can basically put out your whole hand if they're artifacts, right? Artifact synergies through the roof. Insanely good card, insanely good commander. The problem is there's about 12 other insanely good Izzet commander that synergizes with artifacts. So really, like, you're not going to choose this one. There's better ones. So that's the problem I'm having with this fire design. All right, and then we got Solkanar again, another mythic. Absolutely amazing card, in my opinion, right? In the Grixis playstyle, it's got a lot of choices. And in the current meta, you can always, once you exhaust all of the choice, sack it to make this appear. That's what I like to. But that's another mythic. And then we got Tyrannical Pit Lord. This is the one where it comes into play. You got to choose another creature. That creature gets +3/+3. And then when it leaves, you got to sack that creature. Yeah. It is what it is. We got Zargojin, go over there. We got Torwaki, don't care. Ramses the Assassin Lore. I actually saw a funny skit about Ramses where like everybody was playing Ramses and as their commander, and then no one's really getting the kill, so that game just took forever because Ramses is a good commander if your opponent's not controlling you, and all you need is kill one person. But if everyone's playing control deck, everyone's going to stop everyone from killing one person. No one gets to leave, and nothing ever happens. So hey, it is rare. It's not that good. Well, it's not that not good, but it's kind of tricky. All right, then we got Rataborg, stained glass. I don't understand. Again, I don't understand why they have stained glass non-foils, because they shouldn't have this kind of treatment. This treatment is worthless, right? If I ask you, what would you rather have? A stained glass foil or a regular version? You would choose stained glass foil. If I ask you, what would you rather have? A regular version or a stained glass non-foil, but the stained glass non-foil costs more, you probably should choose regular. Why would you go and get the mid-tier version of a treatment? So I don't understand this. Kingdarian, stained glass foil. This is definitely, beautiful. Look at him. Look at him go. All right, Phyrexian and a dragon. I can't believe Phyrexians are 2/2, because back in New Phyrexia, back in Scars of Maraudon, back in Besiege, there were these golem makers that makes 3/3s. And if golems are 3/3s and Phyrexian are 2/2s, golems are stronger than Phyrexians. Why did the golems lose to the Phyrexians? I don't understand what's going on anymore. Is it just a swarm thing? Toxic Abomination. All right, no Lost Legends here, but we did get a swamp. Zard Ojen, Golden Argosy. This is the one where you can flicker your creature if you crew. That's actually not that bad, right? If you have a good sort of flicker deck, especially in standard, I don't know what they're going to release in the newer sets, but if you have good flicker synergy with standard set, this is actually fairly good. But in anything other than standard, there are probably stronger cards. Another Guardian Juvenalia. Naja, the Storm Runner. We got General of Go Over There. And then we got Rachat of Go Over There. And we got Cave of Koilos. We got a lot of lands in this set. Oh, another stained glass foil Solkanar. That's very cool. This is definitely beautiful. I think the other Solkanar that we got was not just stained glass, but etched stained glass. So let's look at it. Let's look at the difference. So here's etch. Here is regular. So other than a little bit of a texture you can see on the side of the car, there's not really that much of a difference. But you know they're different because the number is different. One 359, one's 318, right? So that's how I used to tell the difference between these etch and non-etch cards. Because if I'm just looking at a card like this, I would not be able to tell if it's etched or not etched right away. Have to be inspecting it a little bit closer. Or not etched. I think they're called what are they called? Textured. Oh, I ruined that pack. All right, gotta open it from the bottom. I'm not opening packs in the right way, I know, but hey, when the values are about 30 cents, no one cares, right? Sunbathing Rock, something. Four boxes. Is that 4 or is that 5 boxes? I still didn't get a single. I'm starting to think people rip me off, just like the Anguish. No Lost Legends. None. Anyways, Land War Green Widow. Again, this is a card I hate because it's not terrible, honestly, for a rare. It's just with Fire Design, this is like something back in 2018, 2017 era. Maybe this would be reasonable as a draft chaff, but nowadays it's not even that. So I don't get it. But I've been thinking about how you can use this to counter Jin. That's a thing. They can't counter the domain ability. So maybe that's a thing. But even that, it's like, no. All right, so that's that. Tiller Engine. That is a good card for a EDH deck with a lot of tap lands. You can play them untap now. That's okay. Queen of Alan Owl of Rudak. I don't know why I'm trying to name these things. Don't care about Tobias. This is the Archer Tribal. Etch. So Savitri, Dragon Master, Defiler of the Flesh, and a bird. And then a bird that is an elemental. That's a whole box. That's the entire box. We got one Phyrexian text. That's not even foil. No Lost Legend. No Liliana. And here is our, whatever it's called, the top loader. Watch me load the top here. All right, so what are we going to get? Please don't be crappy. It's Orca, the Siege Demon. I would say it's crappy. All right, so that's the whole box. That's why these boxes have tanked from, I don't know, $250 now to like basically $200. Honestly, if you're out there to buy these lands, right? These are beautiful lands, but if you're out there to buy these lands, I would recommend you hold off because these lands, they are beautiful, but Wizards are overprinting the heck out of these 4R lands. There's so many of these now. I don't even know which to pick from when I'm making a deck because this is beautiful, but so is the Yu-Gi-Oh decks from Yu-Gi-Oh lands from Kamigawa, but so is the Infinity lands that are the planets. All these lands are so beautiful, but what am I gonna do? I only have like 3 basic lands for my EDH deck, or of each land type, right? So at most I can choose 3 of different kind of 4R lands. And to that extent, right, these lands are cool, but they're not gonna be worth more than $1. You don't want to spend $200 to buy $12 worth of cards. That's what I think. That's all I got. Thank you very much for joining me. See you guys next time.